DJ Moth, Steady P, Breakfast with Doctor Gonzo, Part 3.
Gonzo, he's a bad motherfucker with a joint in his mouth. Finger on the trigger, you know what I'm talking about. You better listen to the Gonzo. You gotta listen to the Gonzo. He's a bad motherfucker with a joint in his mouth. Finger on the trigger, you know what I'm talking about. You gotta listen to the Gonzo. You gotta listen to the Gonzo.
Coming in. This is Gonzo. Gonzo!
Not bad, huh?
The mountains. Hey, shout out to everyone who attended the shows. Shout out to everyone that said what's up. You know, checked out the merch table, checked out a song, downloaded a song. I know right now our first single from our album, Breakfast with Doctor Gonzo, is available now for a free download. Sophisticated Ignorance. Sophisticated Ignorance.
Gonzo! Gonzo!
She starts to head nod at the end. She's like, I understand.
Gonzo!
Oh, girl's like, bitch.
Look at the little girl come up out of nowhere. Where is she? Where is she? Oh, that little girl.
Gonzo! Gonzo!
Breakfast on the old strip, life is playing hands of fate. Definitely not a coincidence, I'm eating blueberry crepes. In Benedict, Alaskan king, salmon and capers. Strictly stick to joints, that's me, focused on flavor. Wanna go skiing? Call it television static. Embrace the fear of a black planet, following the white rabbit. Catch a grapefruit to the eyeball. Fascism, baptism, until we see the nation crawl. Evaluate my epithet, eat away at energy. Only ones down the earth, the only ones that's really hearing me. Everything I like is wrong, sultan of the secular. Ten of wands, hustle dawn, dharma bun, vagabond. Go and find another rat to go and tattle on. World been eating at the earth since Babylon. All the professional experts always Babylon. Hush the sheep with a stay calm and carry on.
I mean, man, it's Gonzo. You know, like if anyone reads and knows about that, which they probably don't. So let me fill you in. Gonzo journalism was something that was originated by Hunter S. Thompson. Sentence, period, end, okay? From that, I'm taking the writing techniques. This isn't a Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas remake with me and Moth. It's a little bit more detailed than that. But some of the writing techniques, what he basically did, in my opinion, was do like nonfiction reporting, journalism, and he incorporated fiction into it to elaborate on his ideas, his experiences. I feel like hip hop ain't nothing but reporting, you know, CNN on the street, what's happening in your neighborhood, your community. It's journalism, right? Seems like it to me. And I'm trying to apply kind of my twist on it. I feel like I've always been the artist to kind of do a good job at doing that, but also bring something different to the table. If anybody's familiar with Hunter S. Thompson's work, he's always been the guy to bring something different to the table. Kind of, you know, there's always a curveball. So really, you know, that's kind of where it comes from. That's the inspiration. You know, nothing more, nothing less. Me and Moff's take on this stuff is way this way. So I know some people get it, some won't. But yeah, and you know, do your research, do your homework. You know, look into it yourself. You know, you might find something you was looking for. You know what I'm saying? Gonzo.
Yeah, so my process it's definitely changed over the years, is how I approach these songs and adding the turntable aspect onto the track. The first thing I do nowadays is if the vocals are there, I definitely try to approach it from the theme of the song, whatever the song is about topically. So I'll try to find either some vocal samples or some things that we've said in previous songs that are in our older catalog that I can use that still pertain to the topic. Other than that, especially on this new one, I've been digging a little deeper and finding specific instrument hits that are soloed out and kind of layering things a little bit more in the background and then adding more stuff on top of it. So I have multiple layers of the turntable as an instrument basically on the song. And I might have a piano stab here and a vocal sample going on top of it and some guitars and some effects and different things. And I don't know, just trying to kind of, be almost, a session player on top of the track or something, just adding a little bit more flavor to it. Well, me and P, man, as far as our live show is concerned, I think, we definitely bring the energy, and you can see our chemistry from knowing each other over the years and just being friends, and our love for the music and just our love for performing. Like me and him both, I think, get like a natural high from just being on stage in front of crowds and engaging people. And it's one of those things too where it's like we still keep a lot of the elements of the hip hop shows that we came up watching in our set, man. Like, there's not a lot of MCs these days that give a guy like me shine on stage. Most DJs, even most rappers, don't even have DJs these days. They have a guy with a computer maybe that just triggers a track and stands there and fist pumps or some shit. But now, P lets me be an integral part. Not only am I backing him up on vocals, but I get to solo, I get to actually perform on top of the track and do different things, and he lets me get weird every once in a while. Sometimes I'll throw in some funny samples and different things from movies or whatever, and curveballs, and we try to keep it loose, but at the same time our catalog's getting so big. We've made a lot of songs over the last couple years, and it's one of those things where it's like we look at it and the way we approach it now, we have to do the new material, but it's getting harder and harder to know what like the older tracks are that we should be pulling out live. So I don't know. You should come out to the shows. We're doing new stuff. That's all I can say, man. Just come out.
Gonzo.
Gonzo.
MDG.